So in my last video, some people were saying my voice was really annoying and they couldn't watch my video just because it sounded so womanly. So I was thinking of a way to make my voice sound a little bit more masculine, and what I came up with was, instead of listening to a puny Asian kid with an annoying voice, you gotta listen to a puny Asian kid with an annoying voice with auto-tune. Hey there Dtmb, how's it going? My name's Mitch, and I make Uncharted 3 videos, and my goal by doing so is to try and make the Uncharted 3 community a little bit stronger and a little bit more supported. Today's video is to ask you guys, what do you want Uncharted to have in the future? And what I mean by that is, do you want a new game type? Do you want new customization abilities? Do you want things that haven't even been seen in the Uncharted universe? And I'm just here to get your guys' opinion on that. And I'm also here to discuss the things that I would like Uncharted to have in the future. And, you know, like, it's pretty much like, if you were working for Naughty Dog and you guys got to decide, what would you patch in the next patch? What would it be? So anyway, let me get started. The first thing I really want this game to have is the return of the in-game cutscenes. Back in the July beta, there were these cutscenes that would play before and after a match, and sometimes in between a match, to show the events that occurred, and it created a story-like moment for the game. If you go through previous interviews with workers of Naughty Dog, before the game came out, they would always talk about the multiplayer and their goals with the multiplayer. And they would always say, our goal with the multiplayer is to try and take the story-like elements and the cinematic moments from the single player and apply them to the multiplayer. By adding cutscenes, Naughty Dog really achieved that, until they took it away, and that really sucks. See, the in-game cutscenes were so cool because it created a sense of intimacy and personalization to every match. It made every match have a story to it, and it made you enjoy the game more because of it. It was really cool because, for example, instead of just you randomly being on a map, it gave you a reason why you got there, how you got there, what are you doing there, and depending on the outcome of the match, you'd get a cutscene accordingly. So if you were heroes and you won, you'd get a cutscene of the heroes like Falcon punching the enemies, sending them to jail or something. It was really cool and really interesting. And at the same time, because there were so many branching routes and different things that could occur to create different endings, it created a sense of replayability because you would always have the desire to want to play the game more to see all the cutscenes. The cutscenes were amazing because it was personal, it created story, it made a lot of things more enjoyable, and it just felt so good. It felt so good having your player in a cutscene slapping your best friend. It was just awesome, and if there's anything that makes me disappointed with the current state of the multiplayer, it's just that I don't get this sense of personalization because they took that away from me. And it also frustrates me because I remember in Yemen, whenever I played as the heroes, I never won, and it pissed me off, so I never got to see the hero's victory cutscene. And I'm so curious what it is. I can't find it on YouTube anywhere, and it makes me mad because I want to know. But yeah, the cutscenes were amazing, and I just freaking wish Naughty Dog would bring it back. I'm not mad at them for it, and I still think Uncharted 3 is a great game in its current state. Just, I feel like it could be even better by giving that sense of personalization, intimacy, and interaction. Okay, so yeah, first thing done. Next thing I want to say is I would love it if more treasure sets came back and the majority of them rewarded outfits for custom characters. The reason why I say this is back in the July beta again, which was, I'm going to refer to the July beta a lot because Naughty Dog did a lot of things fantastic during that beta, and I've never had such a great, fun, intimate time playing Uncharted 3 before. So yeah, beta, awesome. And what happened during the beta was the treasure sets, when you completed them, instead of rewarding you with guns, they rewarded you with clothing, which I liked a lot. And pretty much all the clothing rewarded custom players, which was great because it gave incentive to players to play as custom characters because it felt rewarding to get clothes for your custom character. And in the end, that meant a lot more people were being themselves and playing as custom characters because they wanted to show off the swag that they earned, and it was cool, and I like that a lot. These days, it's kind of frustrating when you, well, I mean, it's not frustrating, but just like, really, man, really, come on, bro, come on, when you see your whole entire team as Nathan Drake. And I mean, I'm not hating on anyone, and I still love the game, like I said. It's just like, come on, man, come on, you know, there's like 70 other skins. Try it out, bro. And so yeah, I wish the treasure sets would make a return, and you know, it feels really good earning treasures that you haven't had before. And since there's so few treasure sets, it would be great if the game could include a little bit more, so it gave reason to try and complete treasure sets and everything. So yeah, another thing I really would like is if there was more options in custom games. Currently in the custom games, there are pretty much only 3 options. It's like the score limit, the time limit, and if power weapons should be on or off. And that's like all I recall. There might be friendly fire on or off, but I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, I would like more options because I'm not trying to be comparing, and I'm not trying to be that douchebag who's like, Call of Duty does this better, blah, blah, blah. But in Call of Duty Black Ops, for example, in custom games, it lets you edit everything, including respawn times, weapon spawn times, and everything. And I mean, not weapon spawns, but it gave you options. And because it gave you options, many people were capable of creating special game modes, such as Mike Myers. And Mike Myers is like hide and go seek meets tag meets ballistic knights. It was pretty cool, and I wish Uncharted gave customization like that and let the community express itself, so people could create their own game modes if they wanted to. Currently, like, the only game mode that I see people playing is tag, and you know, that's self-explanatory, and it's kind of unfortunate because it kind of is boring, and if we were given more options, it'd be a lot more fun. So yeah, custom games, more options, yeah, there you go. Okay, so another thing I want is theater mode to have a little bit of fixes. Theater mode, I like it and everything, but it just doesn't tell a complete story, because for a person like me who is too poor to afford an HD PVR, it kind of sucks because using theater mode, it doesn't show a lot of the things. For example, when I use theater mode to record all my games, it doesn't show when the screen goes black and white, and that kind of sucks because it's not telling the story. It's not showing the moments where I'm about to die. It doesn't show how I react to the moments where I'm about to die. All you see is me take bullets, bleed, and just say ow, and then suddenly die. And I mean, I don't think that sucks, and I think it's, you know, I'm not complaining about it. I just find that unfortunate because I want to tell you guys, I want to show you guys the full story, the true story, whenever I show you guys games, and I wish it could fix that. I also wish it could show ammo amounts because, I don't know, I think it's important to identify, like, when's good time to reloading, and, you know, it just gives the full message, and I just wish I could do that. Unfortunately, I can't, so it'd be cool if Naughty Dog added it, because, it'd just be flat out cool, and I could be a better commentator because of it. Okay, and so finally, the last thing I would add is spectator mode, because you see this on Squid and everything, and he's all like, oh, we need spectator mode so we can live stream the game, blah, 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 be better, blah, 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 and I completely agree. That's very important because I want to represent Uncharted more, and if I can live stream using spectator mode, that'd be cool. That'd make me a happy camper, and I would be a happy boy. So anyway, guys, my question for you guys is, what would you guys want to have Uncharted have in the future? And, you know, I don't want, like, those douchebag comments that are like, Uncharted sucks, I want the game to be fit completely because it's the worst game ever, blah, blah. I'm not here to have you guys be haters. I'm here to get your opinion on, like, what can make this game more fun than it already is. And if you say this game ain't fun, okay, that's fair. You're entitled to your opinion. But it shouldn't be a moment where we criticize the video game and criticize others who enjoy the video game. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoy my commentary, I'd really appreciate it if you went to go check out my channel. My channel is The Asian Hero 21. And anyway, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I'll check you guys out later some other time. Peace out, dogs.
Heroes win.